Oh shit. Oh sweet Jesus. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eddy and we are now 3 nights away. 3 nights? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're 4 nights away from WrestleMania. I don't know what the fuck that was. Guys, the sunglasses are because I am hungover as a motherfucker, and staring at this bright light is gonna make it even worse. I look like a blind mice, like one of those blind mice from Shrek. Whatever. Anyway, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Eddy, and yes, I am a little bit hungover, but you know, that's not gonna stop me from doing these WrestleMania predictions. Yes, it is Wednesday. We are 4 nights away from WrestleMania Saturday, and we are 5 nights away from WrestleMania Sunday. Anyway, guys, yes, it is my WrestleMania predictions. I did my gameplays. Thank you so much to everybody who took the time to watch my gameplays. I had a lot of fun doing them. It was entertaining. It was whatever. I'm getting pretty good at my gameplays and stuff. So, yeah, we're doing that. So be on the lookout for more gameplays in the future, guys. We are going to jump right into these predictions because, oh my sweet Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and the Shepherds. Whew, WrestleMania is pretty stacked-ish. If this was still a one-night show, I pray to everybody there at the stadium. I know 2 friends who were at WrestleMania 35? 34? The one with the triple threat main event, women's main event. The one that went on to like past midnight. And god damn, I've been to a WrestleMania. I've been there since 10 a.m. just waiting in the parking lot. And then you still got to wait till like around 1 or 2 to like let you in. And then you still got to wait till the pre-show. And then you got to sit through the pre-show. And then you got to wait through the show. And then you got to sit through the show. Going to WrestleMania is exhausting. But before we move on to the predictions, guys, do me a quick little favor and subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, if you stumbled across here somehow, my name is Eddy, and I am asking you to please subscribe to the channel. Even if you don't like me, just hit the subscribe button and help me reach my goal of getting my 100,000 subscriber plaque. We're so close to getting there. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I got a bunch of other videos coming up soon. Hit the notification button so you guys can be up to date to all the videos that are going to be uploaded in the next couple of days. I'm going to switch up what days I'm going to upload videos, because I just painfully realize that uploading videos every single day is a massive nightmare for me, because I'm just one person. I used to be 2, but now I'm 1. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with the predictions for WrestleMania Saturday. So I was gonna wait till after SmackDown, but then I really thought about SmackDown, and SmackDown has only announced 2 matches, which is Ricochet versus Los Lotharios for the IC Championship, and then that WrestleMania Battle Royal, which is I don't know why. So I'm pretty sure this SmackDown isn't going to be much of a go-home show. We got the go-home show for WrestleMania last Monday night. So last Monday nights they called it WrestleMania Raw, when fucking really it was pretty much a little mini version of WrestleMania Survivor Series. But yeah, so you know, that go-home show was enough to tell me what we're looking at for this Saturday. First match of the night. This isn't really gonna be the first match of the night, but I'm just going by what Wikipedia has in their order. And we're starting off with Bianca, Belair, and Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. Jesus. Okay, so I had high hopes that Becky was going to lose this match and Bianca was going to win this match. Doing right to what happened to her at SummerSlam. But after watching Raw and doing what we call the go-home math, which is the last show before a pay-per-view, you know, pretty much kind of tells you where Mania is going to go to. And normally, whoever stands tall before the big event is normally the one who isn't going to win, because that's their little moment right there. So You know, Bianca went and pretty much started cutting up Becky's extensions, hair, and she stood tall here. So that, I don't know, that's pretty much telling me right there that Bianca isn't gonna win. That's gonna suck, because there's so many people that are like, everybody is behind Bianca right now. Like, Bianca's like that feel good story that organically, came about. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Becky here. Only because she took the embarrassment here. She took the embarrassment here. So she's gotta redeem herself, right? I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Becky. I got a feeling like this whole Becky Bianca thing might even escalate all the way up until SummerSlam. Maybe it'll be like a whole year-round story where, because WWE likes to do this long-term booking shit. So, maybe we'll see it at SummerSlam. Maybe we'll see Becky or Bianca win the big one at SummerSlam. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going with Becky on this one. All right, match number 2 is the tag team between Rey Mysterio and Dominik versus Logan Paul and The Miz. Again, after watching Raw, the Mysterios stood tall here. Logan kind of let The Miz take the 619 from both the Mysterios, so and I guess the Mysterios could win. I guess Mysterio could give the pinfall, get the win here. I guess because he's on the cover of a video game, and if you want to sell more video games, I guess you push the cover artists and stuff. Or we could have like this whole Logan Paul surprise, like Bad Bunny surprised the shit out of me last year. I didn't think he can go, but he went. And Logan Paul's been doing like these training videos. I haven't seen them, but I'm pretty sure he's actually training. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mysterios for this one. I'm sure Logan's gonna have a showing here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna show what he's got. But we got 2 celebrity matches here, so one's got to take the L and one's gonna take the win. There's no way Logan's gonna eat a pin, right? It's The Miz. You're not gonna bring in a celebrity with like millions of subscribers on social media just to like pin him, or fuck. Shit, I don't know. God damn it. Okay, for the first one I went with Becky. She's a heel. So I'm going to go with the faces on this one. I'm going to go with the Mysterios. That's it. Lock. Boom. Next match. All right, next up we have Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. It's Drew McIntyre. All right, he had his sword stolen by Happy Corbin, so he's going to show up there, claim more of the shit out of Corbin, reclaim his sword, and that's your fucking match right there. All right, this is the match that we call the piss break. And next up we have Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura versus the Usos for the SmackDown Championships. SmackDown Tag Team Championships. My head. I guess the Usos could win this match if they want to keep this whole tribal chief, head of the table, we the ones thing going, which is the hottest shit right now. But that fucking WrestleMania main event for night 2, I'm going to take the risk here, and I'm going to go with Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura, and that's gonna make sense later on in this video when we go over the main event for night 2. Alright, next up we have the New Day, consisting of King Woods and Kofi Kingston against Rich Holland and Sheamus. They gotta win it for Big E, right? Unless they want to add more gasoline to the flame, you could have the heels win. I'm gonna go with the New Day on this one just because of what happened to Big E. They might want to like do something, it'll be that feel good match of the night, since Bianca is probably not even gonna win, so this one is gonna be that feel good match of the night. Next up we have Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. I got some things I gotta say about this match. First off, Ronda Rousey is the worst talker ever, aside from me. I'm improving, but this chick, she needs a lot of work still, not just mic wise, but she needs some work ring wise. This is what needs to happen. Charlotte needs to win this match, because the whole storyline here is Ronda can't lock in the arm bar on her and the ankle lock, and Ronda's goal here is to make Charlotte submit. I know she's Ronda Rousey and everything. She's a big name. She's a big draw, but she's not championship material yet. She has a hard time talking. She sounds super fucking shy when she talks. She can't even improvise.
And then you can call me your new Women's SmackDown Champion. SmackDown Women's Champion? Why do we even have to say women in any way? You can call me the SmackDown Champion.
What the fuck was that? So here's what we do. So the Money in the Bank thing is going to be at the fucking Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. All right, they already announced 2 big-ass names on their poster. Ronda Rousey and Brock Lesnar. So here's what you do. You let Charlotte take the win here. She can roll up Ronda. Just like fucking when Becky rolled Ronda. She can roll her up. Send Ronda packing. Alright? Because right now, the fans are probably not even that much behind Ronda like Vince probably wants her to be. You send her back to the developmental or to the performance center. You let her train. You let her improve her skills a little bit more. And have her come back at Money in the Bank. And let her win that fucking briefcase. And then you can start this whole fucking Ronda shit over again. If she wants to continue. Because sometimes I feel like Ronda doesn't even want to be there. But I am going with Ronda Rousey taking the L at this year's WrestleMania again. She's Ronda Rousey. She doesn't need the money, right? She's got enough money from the UFC and whatever the fuck she's doing right now. And now we move on to, I put this at the very end, but this one came before the Women's Championship match. Seth Rollins versus TBA. Okay, so let's predict who it might be. Shane McMahon, because Shane wanted to wrestle Seth from like months before. But then he got released and all this other shit. So the whole release thing could be an angle so he could like pop up and show up out of nowhere. I guess you could whip Elias in there, right? But Elias won't make people pop. Elias sucks. You know what? Fuck it. It's going to be Cody. Cody's already signed. All the reports are indicating that Cody's going to be there. They're going to treat Cody like they did the Hardys at WrestleMania 33. It's going to be Cody. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to seeing who's going to win this one. Right? You have the returning Cody take the win here, right? Or you could have Seth Rollins lose his match and continue with this feud. This next one isn't listed, but it's the KO show with Stone Cold Steve Austin as a special guest. How does this end? Mania Night 2 so far has 7 matches. Both nights have 7 matches. Wow. You could set up a brawl, a bunch of exchanges, heated exchanges. You could set up for a match for the night too. Both dudes will go for a stunner. It'll counter. Somebody will. It's gonna be Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens will roll out of the ring, start heading to the back. Stone Cold will grab a microphone and start doing a bunch of fucking what's and talking shit to KO, and he'll pitch the match for tomorrow night, for Sunday night. You can have Adam Pearce and Sonya just like show up and butt in what's not their business and approve matches that certain wrestlers don't want to be in. So they could say, all right, you fuckers are going to go at it at night 2. And that's how you close the show. A bunch of send the people home happy, right? That is my predictions for night 1 of WrestleMania. Now we're going to move on to night 2. Again, I'm looking at Wikipedia and I'm going to go from 1 through 7, and the first match they have on here is the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. We have Queen Zelina and Carmella, the champions, defending against Sasha Banks and Naomi, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, Natalya and Shayna Baszler. Again, after watching Monday Night Raw this past week, I think you let Rhea and Liv take this, right? I'm looking at these names here. All right, Sasha Banks and Naomi, they've already had their Mania moments, okay? Sasha, she's never won at WrestleMania, but she's been in countless championship matches. Naomi had her Mania moment when she won the championship at Mania 33. Rhea Ripley, she had her moment kind of taken away from her from Charlotte that won COVID Mania. I don't remember what she did last year. I think she had a match, right? I don't remember. Natalya and Shayna Baszler, weren't they champions last? No, they weren't champions last year. Then Queen Zelina Vega and Carmella, I'm not really feeling them as champions. I'm going to say this right now. It's going to sound kind of dickish, but neither one of these are I feel, as champions. But I'm going to say that Liv gets the win here. Because poor Liv, out of every single one of them, she has yet to have any legit moment. Her being in a championship match against Becky, her showings and stuff and everything, I'm pretty sure they want Liv to finally have that one moment. My prediction is Liv Morgan getting the win for Rhea Ripley and her, thus winning the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Give her that moment, please. She deserves it. Next match, we got Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn. You give it to Sami, right? Like, you let Sami win this match, right? Yeah, you give it to Sami. Johnny's been a bit of a heel, you know, making Sami's life a living hell, putting his number up in the sky like that. There's going to be shenanigans. It's an anything goes match, so expect to see some kind of like jackass style of a match here. Expect a few run-ins, maybe from some of the Jackass crew. I know Steve-O wanted to do something since he wasn't able to go to be at the Royal Rumble, so I'm pretty sure Steve was going to be involved somehow. Also Wee Man and some of the other crew. I guess you involve the 24/7 scene here, right? You know, maybe you guys do a massive stunt where you need everybody to like catch somebody. Maybe somebody goes blown up into the air and all these fuckers have to catch these dudes. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn on this one, only because Johnny Knoxville's been kind of a dick. Next up we have Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory. Again, fucking Pat McAfee has been kind of a dick. I mean, yeah, he could win, but who gains the most? Who needs the most gain out of this is probably it should be Austin Theory, right? Because Austin Theory is the active wrestler. He's the one out there to impress Mr. McMahon. He beat Ricochet, dude. Yeah, I know Pat McAfee can go. He had that one match with Adam Cole in NXT, but people love Pat. I love Pat. That's one of the reasons why I tune into SmackDown every Friday, is just to hear Pat. I don't give a shit sometimes about the stories, about the wrestling. Sometimes I just want to like listen to Pat. Even my Uber drivers love Pat McAfee, just like from like the stupid shit that he says. I'm gonna go with Theory on this one, only because I think it'll push him a little more, and he needs this win more as an active wrestler. Pat McAfee is just going to be behind the desk. He's going to be salty for like a week or two, and then he's going to move on. Next up, we got a triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. We got RK Bro, the champions, defending against the Alpha Academy and the Street Profits. The Rated RKO stood tall. That's never a good sign on a big night before a pay-per-view. Do you start planting the seeds here for that big-ass RK Bro breakup? You would think so, right? You know, maybe Riddle will do something to cause the match. You know what? Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. I think Riddle is going to cost the match somehow. Maybe like that one spot where he's shoved against Randy. Randy goes out the ring. I'm going to go with Gable. Gable will roll him over, and get the rollover pin. Right? That's what you do. And then you kind of start planting the seeds there for the Randy Riddle breakup. You don't do it there at Mania. You start planting the seeds. You just have Orton look a little bit disappointed. Riddle will be like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Going for a hug. And then, Randy can just turn around. And here's why I think that should happen. They just released the fucking WWE Evil documentary series. And the Randy Orton episode is great. Like, the first few scenes on how he gets into, like, that weird psycho villainous Orton scared the shit out of me. So that's what you do. You start planting the seeds. You plant the seeds here. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Alpha Academy here. Next up, Bobby Lashley versus Omos. Whatever the fuck your name is. We're going to go with the Go Home Show. Bobby Lashley stood tall at this one. He gave Omos the bump. Omos fell. He made him fall. He hit the ground. All right. So there's your moment right there for Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley made Omos look like a bitch on Monday. Omos is going to return the favor on Sunday. Next up, we got Edge versus AJ Styles. One of my most anticipated match of the night. These guys are going to fuck each other up good. This one's hard because I'm a massive Styles fan and I'm also a massive Edge fan. But who the hell do I root for? I mean, there hasn't been that much physicality after the concerto, right? It's all been a bunch of talking and backstage segments, so... You'd think Edge would win, right? Right? Unless we do like this whole thing where like AJ Styles wins and Edge goes all fucking berserk and crazy. And you continue the storyline up until... What do you go till? I mean, these two guys could be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, right? And they'll cost each other that shit. Maybe end this whole thing at SummerSlam. I am going to go with my prediction for this match has been determined right here. Let's do it right here. Behold, this is going to be your winner. Can you see him? Well, that was dumb. My prediction is AJ Styles. Not just because he's my homeboy, but I'm pretty sure is after these two beat the holy hell out of each other, this rivalry will continue. Maybe up until SummerSlam. But they got to continue this. We are now at Roman Reigns. And now we move on to the main event of WrestleMania Night 2. Champion versus champion. Raw versus SmackDown. I am talking about Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Holy shit. I got a lot to say about this fucking match. First off, I have no idea who the hell is going to win this match. Just because after everything that I've been seeing, Roman beating the shit out of Brock, Brock retaliating against Roman, Roman made Brock bleed at Madison Square Garden. You would think Brock would win this, right? But here's what you do. Earlier I said that the SmackDown Tag Team Championships would be lost to Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura. You take that as the downfall of the whole We the Ones thing. And now you're at the main event. The champion versus champion match. Winner takes all. Title unification. They're fucking naming the shit out of this match. You have Roman take the loss. Alright, and here's why you do that. I'm going to take my sunglasses off to make this look more dramatic. It's so fucking bright. Now I'm going to keep them back on. You let Brock win the championship. Alright? Brock is much of a bigger name than Roman is. Brock's been around a while. More than Roman. So, okay. You let Brock take the win here. Alright? You let Roman just dip. Alright? Just let him dip. Just let him take a break. Give him a few months off. This fool has been going on non-stop week after week after week. Alright, he also needs to take a break sometime. Yeah, he takes a break every once in a while. But just let him take a massive fucking break. You let him take the break. You let him recover his whole shit. Alright, the Usos, take him out of SmackDown. Alright, like I said earlier in this video, Money in the Bank is going to be in Vegas. Brock Lesnar is already advertised to be there. You have him show up as champion. Alright, that will sell tickets. Because after reading how the ticket sales went for WrestleMania, they are still having a hard time selling tickets. So you have Brock Lesnar show up to Money in the Bank as champion. And then you bring in Roman. Roman comes back at Money in the Bank during the actual match. He wins it and he cashes in on Brock that same night. And now you start the whole thing again with Roman being champion. And you fucking start booking your whole Roman versus Rock thing at WrestleMania next year. That's what you do. You let Brock win so Roman can take a break and then he can come back later fresher. Alright? Maybe with brighter, shinier teeth. That's my prediction. I'm calling it right now. Brock Lesnar is going to win this match. I sure as he fucking does. That's my WrestleMania predictions for this weekend, guys. Be on the lookout for my recap video where I watch WrestleMania and I take notes and then I break it down for you after the show. That's gonna be 2 videos 2 nights in a row. So I'm gonna break down WrestleMania Night 1 immediately following WrestleMania on Saturday. And I'm gonna do the same exact thing after WrestleMania Sunday on Sunday. So it's gonna be a lot of fucking work for me. So yeah, be on the lookout for those videos, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know who you think is gonna win this year's WrestleMania. Drop down your predictions in the comments below. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Like this video, turn on your notifications, follow me on Instagram, follow her on Instagram if you want. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you this weekend after WrestleMania.